Christmas time can be one of the most beautiful times of the year to spend with your family and friends, but it brings some stress alongside it as well. Preparing for the Christmas dinner can sometimes be just as stressful as the cooking and serving of the dishes, and the saying is mostly true, too many cooks can spoil the broth. Whether it's making sure everything fits in your oven, or cooking everything on time so it is all piping hot, cooking up a festive dinner can be a rather difficult task. Many people can have total disasters in the kitchen during the festivities, so to help you avoid this, here's some of the more common dinner issues on Christmas, and how to solve them. Forgetting to defrost the turkey. A turkey should really be taken out of the freezer at least 2 days before you cook it, to allow it to fully defrost. If the bird is still partially frozen, sticking it in the oven regardless can stop the meat from cooking evenly, allowing bacteria to breed under the surface. Thankfully, experts from the NHS have shared some top advice on how to defrost the bird correctly and safely. Remove the neck and giblets as soon as you can to speed up the thawing process. Remember to thoroughly wash your hands before and after handling the raw turkey before cooking. Make sure there are no ice crystals inside the bird or on top. You should also check the thicker parts of the turkey with a fork to check if the meat feels frozen. Turkey is best defrosted in a covered dish at the bottom of the fridge, so the juices don't drip down onto other foods. Pour out these juices regularly as well, to stop any bacteria developing. Be careful not to splash the liquid onto worktops, dishes, cloths or other food. If your turkey is too large to fit inside the fridge, keep it in a cool room, like a shed or the garage. Turkey is too big for the oven. As mentioned before, turkeys being too big for the fridge, but it can also be too large for the oven as well. If a crammed-in turkey touches the sides of the oven, it'll cook unevenly and burn in places. If you remove the turkey's legs, then that should be enough space to allow the bird to fit into the cooking appliance, according to which experts. Read on below to find out how to do this. Pull the leg away from the body of the turkey, and cut between the leg and breast until you hit the thigh bone. Bend the leg away from the body until it pops out of the socket. You'll hear this happening. Cut through the joint and skin to remove the leg. Cook the legs in a separate tin, and as they can take longer than the rest of the turkey, you should pop them in around half an hour earlier. Not enough space in the oven for all the food. Don't worry if you don't have enough space in the oven for all the food. Experts at BBC Good Food have told people to cook the main piece, the turkey, first. Once it's out, well wrapped and resting, stick everything else in. Try to cook as many of the side dishes on the hob as you can. Vegetables can be boiled and potatoes can be pan-fried. You can even use your slow cooker to reheat the Christmas pudding. Mushy Brussels sprouts. You can turn these ruined Brussels sprouts into a creamed version with just a few easy ingredients. Drain well, then return to the pan with a knob of butter and mash, then add a generous splash of cream and plenty of seasoning and nutmeg. Broken oven. If you have your worst nightmare on Christmas Day, the oven breaks, then you should turn to something else, like the barbecue. You can cook your turkey on it and it takes roughly the same amount of time, but make sure your barbecue circulates the air properly. Cook all your vegetables on the hob or in the microwave. Join the Daily Record WhatsApp community. Get the latest news sent straight to your messages by joining our WhatsApp community today. You'll receive daily updates on breaking news as well as the top headlines across Scotland. No one will be able to see who is signed up and no one can send messages except the Daily Record team. All you have to do is click here. If you're on mobile, select Join Community and you're in. If you're on a desktop, simply scan the QR code above with your phone and click Join Community. We also treat our community members to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. If you don't like our community, you can check out anytime you like. To leave our community, click on the name at the top of your screen and choose Exit Group. If you're curious, you can read our privacy notice.